I might point out to the House that we're actually not debating anything here. The agreement is that the SO52 goes through, and I just want to point out to the House how transparent this minister's been. I think this is the third or the fourth SO52 we've had. We've got an inquiry which the minister's fronted and answered questions for ad nauseum, and I just point out this: what is the proposition? Is the proposition that when you're in opposition, and let's use a little case study, was the candidate for Oatley supposed to say, "Oh, listen, Mr. Coure, I've got $400,000 here that the Labor Party's going to allocate if we get into government. You can have it too," and go around promising your constituents as well? Because is that the proposition? Is it so opposition parties wanting to get into government are supposed to give their opponents an advantage because we're not competing for government? And I'll remind the House that the way the scheme was designed was that in the event that there was any residual funding from the 400 that the candidate didn't offer, then local councils were to issue it to parks and facilities in consultation with whichever sitting member was in power, which was the perfectly fair and honest thing to do. And in the event, that's what's happened. And the debate hitherto, out of 93 electorates, I've heard one tenuous argument about the seat of Sydney. What actually are you on about? The scheme was structurally designed to avoid what you're doing now, which is projecting your psychology of rorting onto this scheme. That is exactly what you're doing, because it's inconceivable, Madam Deputy President, that you would have a party which fairly distributed money across all the electorates. And the electorate's not going to forget any time soon the narrow, targeted, rorting nature that their government perpetuated when you had the same opportunity. Now, again, what is the proposition? That we're in an election campaign. Oh, look, I think you should vote for Mark Coure because he's going to give you the same projects that I will. There's no competition here. We're just all good mates, and if he gets into power, it's all good. A ridiculous, ridiculous proposition. And the members in this room know it, who have been conducting election campaigns for the last 30 or 40 years. When you're in opposition, you compete for votes by promising people projects for their area. Fast breaking news.